here. My friends and I are planning a surprise party for someone who loves this spot. The only question is, how do we bring her here without ruining the surprise? We need to tell her just enough so she agrees to come, but doesn't guess the truth. Wait, that's like what Ambrose Bierce did in A Horseman in the Sky. He developed a surprise ending by foreshadowing and withholding information. The story is set in Western Virginia at the start of the Civil War. It begins with a young Union soldier, Carter Drews, who's fallen asleep at his post. To develop Drews's character, Bierce flashes back to the morning that Drews announced his decision to join the Union Army. The conversation between Drews and his father foreshadows several later events in the story. His father thinks he's a traitor for not joining the Confederates, but he says goodbye with a stately courtesy and gives Drews some advice. Drews has a duty to both his Virginia family and to the Union Army, so readers expect him to be forced to choose between them, failing at one or both. When Drews wakes up at his post, he sees a statue-like Confederate man on a horse. The horseman must have spotted the Union Army, and Drews must stop him from revealing their location. The horseman has an impressive dignity, like Drews's stately father. Drews doesn't know who the horseman is, just that he has to shoot him. And Bierce builds suspense while we wonder what Drews will do. Drews is about to shoot when the man looks his way, showing his face. Bierce still withholds his identity, but Drews is conflicted until he remembers his father's advice. Drews shoots the horse. The horse and man fall off the cliff to their deaths, but the Union soldiers are safe. Later, a sergeant demands to know who Drews shot, and surprisingly, Drews is able to answer. Drews knew he shot his own father, but the reader didn't, thanks to Bierce's strategic withholding of information. Bierce uses just enough foreshadowing for the ending to be a believable but surprising twist. Luckily, there's still time for me to do some careful hinting and plotting for the surprise party, like Bierce did with this story, but with a happier ending.